actually, and I don't want Russell to get jealous, because I know he has really been nice. I'm so glad to see you. He's been nice, fantastic. But I have been, conversely, I've been reading.
Yeah. I was going to say something too.
I need to throw the tank here soon. I was thinking about throwing it with these big coins I got. The oldest one is the prettiest one. And these are here. Can you see this? That's Leonardo da Vinci. And on the back it has a pretty woman. The date on it is 1452 to 1510. So it's really just said that's not a date when it was made. My election of either Trump or Harris, VDH, believe, David K. advice from Warren Mosler, questions about AOC's emergency housing bill. That was my notes. I don't know why this is squealing. I hate it that it's squealing. I like it that it makes my voice sound different. Deeper and more powerful. I'm taking advantage of the electronic power. It's artificial given me. How many people can hear you? It's just your voice when it's a football field full of them. My father taught me how to yell or just project. So I heard that AOC had that bill addressing the issue of our low morale because of our insecurities over where we're going to live. And then I heard Harris had some similar bill. And then I didn't hear anything about that. I watched Victor Davis Hanson being interviewed. He's the smartest of the people from the right wing. And it's very disappointing because even for him, I think his, apparently it's his hero, Trump, now, to go, where was Trump going? Golf course? I don't know. Where was Trump going? Coming from? Oh, yes. And what I've been thinking about is Confucius and the shameless man. How much character do you think a shameless man has? Isn't it something to be without shame? How can we trust somebody that has no experience of it? There's the other thing. I got, I work on my model country of airports that has no army, could never have nuclear weapons because it couldn't get out of its own way, would help spread alternate fuels by introducing them to the highest level of fuel usage, which requires BTUs. The face-to-face Silk Road type uh, event, active airport confederation. You know, the UN ought to have a fleet like that, leading the way to alternate fuels for transportation. In other words, you know, car, gas, and truck, diesel, all that would be the same depending on the aircraft. Which, you know, some of these aircraft are going to be burning hydrogen, but I don't know how they're going to do that because it's got to have power. You're going to have slower aircraft, I guess, to use all alternate fuels, but we have to, don't we? Something has to be done. Face-to-face and peer-to-peer learning is how you learn the best. Warren Mosler advised me about Transcendia that I had to recognize that, you know, taxes, you have to have taxes on credit liabilities because to give value to your currency. And so I looked at that, what he was telling me, and saw that the passport is what would generate taxes. You know, the system of protective and defensive and illuminating, you know, pilot training for all. I'm sorry I got fired for Piedmont. That really set me back as far as Transcendia was concerned because I would talk to people in the back room. It's also true that it was 1994 that I learned that while it's a wonderful idealism thought that people you do business with will have your interest in mind as well as their own, and mixed good relations. You know how Victor Davis Hanson would come to the conclusion that voting for Trump was a good idea because he is so intelligent. What is he missing that he won't see their difference? Even if we didn't have democracy, you know, and these candidates who were running for the head of the oligarchy were just trying to seize it. Who would you want to get it? I'm convinced that you'd want Harris and her administration to get it. Maybe they're going to fault Democrats from what? Being too humble? Believing too often that they can be wrong? Is that what you're going to say? Is that she's a woman too? That it's just beyond any ethical direction when you consider what Trump has in mind, and why would somebody as intelligent as a historian want to see Trump there? It's frightening. He's the one that frightens me the most, I guess. How could he do this? So, these were my comments. I hope you enjoyed my show. I intend to throw the I Ching here soon. I'm going to add my voice to those that say, please vote for Harris. And here you go.